Now the next thing is we're talking licensed material now, and Super7, which we actually discussed on the podcast not too long ago with their Robotech line of Kishis and Keshigumu stuff of Robotech, because it has that little, hey, you could get a Jetfire out of it. Well, lo and behold, they're going to be doing Kishi-based stuff or Kishigumu stuff based on Transformers and a few other PVC things here and there. But what we're here to talk about essentially is two things that they're doing. They're going to be doing specifically a line of blind pack figures called Keshi Surprise, which is it's a throwback to how decoys were released in Japan, which they were in blind boxes where you got a random figure, and on top of that you would get a little like trading card. In this case, it looks like it's going to be like a Prism trading card or sticker,
Right.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
So these things are pretty cool. And I mean, I really dig that they're doing this because it really throws back to the old decoys. And for people who can't really make out in the photos, you get Optimus Prime, there's Ironhide, Shrapnel, Megatron, Soundwave, Bumblebee,
Mm-hmm.
Jazz, Grimlock, Starscream, assuming Starscream, let's just assume one of the Seekers,
Yeah.
um,
Soundwave.
Wheeljack,
Oh,
Shockwave,
Shockwave,
and
excuse me.
Laserbeak and or Buzzsaw, pick your poison.
Mm.
Um, these guys are really cool. Obviously, it's all 84 characters, 85 if you count toy line release, but it was otherwise season 1 84 characters. And these things are great. These things are really cool. I like that on the box, Optimus Prime is in that classic muscle pose, which is if you look at the original Kaniku Man, Muscle Man first Keshigumu figure, it has that classic pose with the two fists on the side. Obviously, the actual Optimus Prime itself comes with his ion blaster instead, and I
Right.
really dig that it comes with the little SD kind of trading card thing, and it's that's awesome. It's a nice little throwback to it. And they also have like on the also keychains and stuff, but I'm focused more really on the decoys because that's something that's really cool, and I look forward to collecting those. One other thing I do want to point out is they also had another line of stuff that they have here that we didn't expect. It was a 12-inch line called the 12-inch Super Cyborg collection. Now what these are is they're kind of a throwback to what Takara was doing back in the day when they first got the Microman license, where they did a line called Henshin Robo,
Mm-hmm.
which were kind of like these cyborgs that had like clear. It was kind of like their Takara's attempt back in the 70s and the 80s to do 12-inch GI Joes, but do them with robots instead, like cyborgs. So they would do like this clear plastic where you could see on the inside. So it's kind of a throwback to that, and they have one of Optimus Prime and of Megatron, where it's these 12-inch PVC figures, but the chests themselves are clear, and in the inside you could see the inner workings of the character. So obviously Optimus Prime, you could see the matrix and how his gears and everything work, and Megatron you have the same thing too. So that's a really cool thing also that they're going to be putting out. And I'm actually kind of curious with those also, because if those are really affordable, and the one thing that's cool with Super 7 is all of their stuff is really cheap,
Mm.
like really cheap. All their stuff, like their 4-inch line of figures are like $9 to like $14. And I mean
Nice.
this 12-inch figures, I'm going to take a guess they're going to not be more than $30. So these are really cool. Like this, they could have easily acted like they're like some kind of like hipster high end kind of stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but they do stuff really affordably. And again, I really dig the Keshi Surprise like blind pack stuff. So it's going to be the same thing. I'm probably going to end up
Yeah.
buying a case of these, and definitely going in on them. They have a lot of other cool stuff too on display. I heavily suggest checking out their display online because they had like glasses, they had enamel pins, they have all kinds of
They
stuff on
have
display.
super buckets. That's the one
Super buckets for your
that
for your Halloween stuff, I
that
guess.
interests me the most.
One of the enamel pins that's really cool is it's kind of shaped like the old G1 boxes.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of really cool stuff.
Oh, and they also have like of the glasses line, they have like Ghouls and Ghosts, they have Mega Man, they have GI
Oh yeah,
Joe.
well their display has a whole bunch
They
of
go
different
all in.
licenses. Yeah, they have a whole bunch of different licenses that they have. Super 7's a cool company. I own quite a few of their other licensed stuff because they had the license for the Rocketeer. They had
Mm.
the license for a lot of different things that I've already jumped in on Street Fighter stuff too. So definitely check out their stuff online. I'm going to post obviously just images of the Keshi Surprise and the 12-inch Super Cyborg stuff, but definitely check out their other stuff online. Just do like a Google search for Toy Fair 2018 Super 7 Transformer figures. You'll see all their crazy stuff.